سلام، من حمید هستم.
سلام، من یولی هستم.
در این ویدیو من و یولی میخوایم در مورد انیمه و کارتون در ژاپن صحبت کنیم. وقتی که ما کوچیک بودیم با کارتون های ژاپنی بزرگ شدیم و هر وقت که اسم کارتون و انیمه به گوشمون میرسه اسم ژاپن میاد تو ذهنمون. اول من میخوام از یولی بپرسم چطوریه که انقدر انیمه و داستان‌های مصور یا کمیک استریپ که توی ژاپن بهش میگن مانگا در ژاپن انقدر محبوب هست. یولی, why is it that anime and manga are so popular in Japan?
Because it's culture. Since we are born, the tons of anime has been already broadcasted on TV, and we are surrounded by many anime. So naturally, I got anime or manga from our entertainment. Yeah. And anime is usually created by manga, comic books. So there are still many weekly or monthly manga magazines published in Japan, and people can still enjoy. So manga artists really respectful, honorable profession in Japan. So becoming manga artist is really, of course, difficult and highly competitive. So I think that's really contributes to the creation of a wonderful anime and manga every year in Japan. Yeah. And of course, the story itself is really compelling and fascinating and profound. So I like it. And we think that anime is not just for kids. Yeah, it's for every generation because of many genres. So if you look for that, you will definitely find your favorite one. And of course, the story is profound and really some things are complex and complicated. But that's why this really encourages us to discuss what that means and the meaning of the story or interpretation of the story. So that's a really interesting part.
Thank you for explaining this. I can confirm that Japanese anime were always so popular in Iran. We always grew up with Japanese anime and just take us to a totally different world. حالا میخوام از یولی بپرسم ازش بخوام که 5 تا انیمه مورد علاقه‌اش 5 تا انیمه محبوبش رو برای ما معرفی کنه. یولی, could you please tell us, introduce us to your top 5 anime, 5 of your most popular anime that you ever watched?
I don't like it because this was really, really challenging for me to narrow down into the 5, just 5, because there are a lot of my favorite anime I have, but I tried. The first thing is Whisper of the Heart. This is kind of romantic story and one of the Studio Ghibli's film. And yeah, this is romantic, but at the same time they depict that difficulty in adolescence I can relate to. And the main character name is Shizuku, a 15-year-old schoolgirl who loves reading books, and she always goes to the library to borrow books. And she notices that on the library card is appearing the same guy's name on it. So that's it means that some guy borrowed the book she likes before her always. So that makes her really curious about it. It's really cute, right? Yeah. And at the same time, like eventually after they get to know each other, and she realized that he already has a dream of becoming a violin craftsman, but while she feels that she has nothing, so she decided to write a novel because she wants to find what she wants to do in the future and of course catch up with him. So that's a really cute story, and I love watch her challenging herself to find what she wants to do in the future. That's really, when I see that movie in my adolescence times, it's really encouraged me to. So
That seems like a very interesting story.
it's really good. Next is Natsume's Book of Friends. And this is really a heartwarming story, and that depicts the happiness in a daily life. And the main character can see like this kind of monsters that invisible to others. So since he was young, he always like talking to like an empty place by himself, or like he running away from seemingly nothing. So that make him really appear strange person to others. That's why he's always alone and lonely. That's the beginning of the story. And the story begins like he decided to move to a really rural area and finally meet the people who understand him, accept him. So as the story goes on, he gradually opened up his mind, and this story is really heartwarming, and the main character is really good kid, and the monster is really adorable too. So every episode is really heartwarming.
I'm curious to watch this and see how the story continues.
Yes, yeah, not end yet. So I'm looking forward to the next episode. Next is Dr. Stone. This is kind of sci-fi story, and so one day, like, due to mysterious phenomenon, every humans on Earth are petrified instantly, and 1,000 years later for that, the Earth get back to the jungles like ancient age, and at that time our juniors high school students named Senku awakened from that petrification for some reasons, because that has a reasons. But from that he tries to bring back the civilization and tries to solve the mystery of that petrification and try to bring every petrified person to the human again. And the interesting part is that how he apply the scientific knowledge to get back to civilizations. So if you see that anime, this is kind of like educational anime. If you see that anime, you will know how the electricity create, or how that's a car created, how the computer made up of. Yeah, so this really educational and interesting.
Okay, I'm going to put this on my list of animes to watch.
Yes, so interesting. Next is Attack on Titan. Which is might be famous in foreign countries too. Yeah, in that manga's world, the people have to live within the high wall to protect themselves from man-eating titans. But for some reasons, the really huge titans suddenly appear and break that wall and start eating the human again. So the world become chaos and people are panicking. So an interesting part is for me, that's the first impression of me of that anime is just like maybe human versus titan, just like a battle action anime. But as the story goes on, you will see that the story is really, really complicated and profound in a good way. So one of the lessons I learned from the anime is that your enemy, if you have an enemy, your enemy have also their history and their right reason for attacking you. So if you know that that's the reason, what would you do? Yeah, so it's well worth watching.
We watched this together, right?
Yes. Do you like it?
I loved it. And my favorite character in the whole anime was that girl, Mikasa.
Mikasa, I love it too. I love Eren.
Ellen?
Yeah, main character, you will see.
Makes sense. I like the girl, you like the boy.
Yes. Last one is Hunter x Hunter. This is a classic battle action anime, which is really famous and popular in Japan. And the story is main character start on a journey with friends to look for his father he have never met before. And the story is well made and the character is really charming and cool. It's everything perfect for me. And they travel to like different places and they have a different episode there. But I particularly love the episode of Chimera Ant. Yeah. Chimera Ant can acquire trait of other creatures by consuming them. Yeah. For example, you can eat bird, you can fly, like that. You can acquire trait of birds. So, but eventually, unfortunately, they like attacking for human. And that's why the human, decided to exterminate them to protect humanity. But some of their chimera ants consume the human. So some of them have a trait of a human. So they start thinking that whether they can coexist or not with the humans. So that's why it's complicated. It's not just simple, that's the justice is they defeat the pure evil, chimera ants. Yeah. And similar to Attack of Titan, it's a little bit complicated, which is the evil, which is the justice. But that's why it's really fun. It's interesting. It's really worth watching it.
I've never watched it, but I know it's very famous. I've seen the pictures and posters of the main characters with their hair. I like their hair.
Yeah.
On internet a lot.
Yes, it's but other characters, aside from the main character, it's really, were made. That's really cool. So please check it out.
حالا من میخوام چند تا از کارتون ها و سریال های قدیمی ژاپن که وقتی ما کوچیک بودیم توی تلویزیون تماشا میکردیم رو به یولی نشون بدم. ببینم این کارتون ها و سریال ها توی ژاپن هم پرطرفدار بودن یا نه، اصلا یولی به عنوان یه ژاپنی اینا رو میشناسه یا نه فقط توی ایران به ما نشون میدادن و برای ما جذاب بود. اولی فوتبالیستا. اوکی یولی، کپتن سوباسا.
Of course I know.
Do you?
Yeah, of course it's really popular in the world too, right? Yeah, I'm proud of that anime.
In Iran when it was showing this cartoon, this anime, every boy in Iran wanted to become like either Captain Tsubasa or any other characters.
Japanese too. Yeah. Before it appears, everybody goes to the baseball, but this anime appears, everybody goes to the soccer. Yeah.
Okay. بعدی میتی کومون. Do you know this?
Yes, yeah. The pronounce is Mitokomon, yeah, but it's really famous in the live action drama. I have never watched the anime. I didn't know that anime exists.
It has a live action.
Live action, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Mitokomon is a real historic person. It's really famous. But I didn't know that anime. So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, cooler than the actual one.
Yeah, it was funny. I like the main character. I don't remember his name. Tesuke, I think. He was good with sword. And there was this dog, Zombe. So funny.
Yeah, and in drama, of course, they don't ride on the dog. They ride on a horse.
No, only the kid rides on the dog.
Ah, okay.
Okay. بعدی ایکیو-سان.
Of course, I know. So popular. And I also watched when I was young. Okay? Yeah. It's really fun. I love that.
Was it a real historical character?
Yes, this is also a real historical character. But I don't know, he did like this actually. Yeah, but it's really fun.
Okay. بعدی چوبین. Do you know this?
No, I never heard of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks cute, Yeah. But what kind of story is that?
I don't remember the details, but from what I remember, this creature, Chubin, comes from...
What is that in the first place?
It's a creature.
Creature,
I
okay.
don't know. But yeah, this creature comes from another planet on Earth.
Oh, alien.
Yeah, his mother is stolen by a bad another creature on Earth.
Yes.
He's going to fight back that bad evil to save his mother.
Oh, yeah.
I liked it. It was so cute.
Yeah, so cute.
Baddie, Pinocchio. Do you know Pinocchio?
Of course I know, but the version of Disney. I watched that movie, but I didn't know the anime.
Oh, you didn't watch the Japanese anime of
No,
Pinocchio?
I didn't know that. Yeah,
Oh.
I have never heard of that. Pinocchio's Japanese anime.
I suppose it must be so old.
Yeah.
Baddie, Oshin.
Yeah, it's really famous, and of course I have heard of the name, but I have never watched about it because I'm a little bit old.
Yeah, me too. I was a kid. I just remember that everybody in my family used to watch this, and it was very popular in Iran.
Yes.
My mother especially loved this kind of series with the main character of a woman. And from what I remember, this woman was a poor woman, always suffering.
I also know about the story, which is just like a poor girl try to like survive in the family. Probably. Yeah, it's really famous.
و آخری که میخوام بپرسم جنگجویان کوهستان. Do you know this, Yuli?
I have heard the name also, but I never watched it, and this is created by the manga, Japanese manga, but I have never read that either, so I don't know the story.
Yeah, I was again a little kid, I don't remember anything, but it wasn't funny or anything, it was some warriors in one mountain fighting with each other.
Yeah, maybe it must be really fun. This is the story is from Chinese history, right? Yeah, we have a lot of Chinese history manga too, and it's really popular, so this must be fun too.
مرسی که این ویدیو رو تماشا کردید. منتظر ویدیوهای بعدی ما باشید.
Thank you for watching. See you in next video.